Talks here, and today is the start of the week. Very interesting week. A lot of things to do, a lot of projects to accomplish, milestones. And this week, last week actually, I got my table design that I want to do. So I'm gonna order 2 additional tables for a total of 3, and I'm gonna take them to my events because now there's more demand. So now there's gonna be more people playing ping pong, and I have more ideas with things that I can do with it, tournaments, couples night. So I decided to order more. Unfortunately, they're not going to come this week. They're going to come the next. So I'll have it on the next. I was just at my manufacturer for the shirts and the designs and everything, and I'm trying to negotiate a deal with him because I never take the first deal. That's the thing about me. They give me a price. I always say I'll get back to you because I never take the first offer. The first offer is always to it's their benefit, their first offer, and then my offer is my benefit, and then we find a middle ground. That's the strategy, guys. That's the strategy. Usually, when they give you a deal, they're expecting you to negotiate that deal. So you don't have to necessarily do it then and there. You know, the fact that you ask questions and you come back to it and you look for the best offers, you can always negotiate. That's the beauty of the business world. You can always negotiate to the best price. And if they don't want to negotiate, you can always leave. If you can't put yourself to leave, then you can't put yourself to bargain. It's interesting because I had a case put on me, which is a very ridiculous case, and it's off now, but I went to a lawyer and he was trying to scare me. He told me, yeah, this is a very serious case and blah blah blah, and I told them, no, it's not. This isn't a serious case because X, Y, and Z. Yeah, but face value. No, not face value. This is how it is. This is not a serious case, and I'm 100% sure the case is gonna fall apart, with or without you. So he was trying to scare me to get me to pay up to his deals. Of course, I was being stoic about it, and I told him, hey, look, I'll do you this price. The guy was giving me a ridiculous price, which was absurd, and I told him, hey, look, for this type of case, which I'm almost sure it's gonna get dropped without you. However, I'm willing to pay this amount just as a collateral in case things go sideways, which is not much you have to do anyways. So I'm going to pay you this amount. It's not the same as what you were offering. However, it's something. You're going to make this amount in one day. That's by just making a phone call. I think that's acceptable. The guy got offended with it. I'm like, what? I took it very professionally, but the guy got offended that I was offering him that price. And you know what? It was the best thing that ever happened because, like I said, the case dropped and I didn't have to pay anything. So if he would have taken that offer, then I would have had to pay him. I would have paid him something. So he's an idiot because he got offended. He got sentimental, ego, that type of stuff. So he lost an opportunity. He could have simply taken the money and just made a little bit of profit from it. You know what really pisses me off about some people? They're not businessmen. There are people out here that are in these positions, and I question, how are you in that position? Because if you're not willing to negotiate anything, if you're not willing to negotiate a deal, then you lose customers. So he lost a customer. He lost me by the way he was, and by the way he handled the situation. And it's interesting because I was referred to him by someone that I knew. So it's kind of like I was referred by someone that I trusted, and he's worked with him for years. And then he comes at me and he gives me the most standard deal. He throws it at me like this. He tells me, "Oh, because you know this person and I've worked with him so long, I'm gonna give you this deal." I'm like, "How are you giving me a deal? This is the same price that everyone else is charging me." So first of all, you're lying to me. Second of all, you can't negotiate. My man, how are you even alive? What? Yeah, it's insane. And I don't mean to be rude, but these people are definitely rude. I keep it professional. You hear me talking like this, but I do keep it very professional when I do talk to these people. However, they do take it very interesting, where they get their ego involved and they just get offended out of nowhere. And I'm like, what are we talking about? This is business. We have to be negotiating. There can't just be you give me one price and that's it. What is that? You got to work with me. I mean, that's why I'm coming to you. This is a service. I need your service and you need my money, right? Exactly. So if you're not willing to negotiate the fact that you need my money and I need your service, then we can't talk, and I have to go to someone else. So yeah, guys, just know that with negotiations, if people get offended by the fact that you want to negotiate, that's not a good sign. It's a very bad sign. And it doesn't go well, because if you do business and you get offended because someone wants to negotiate a deal that works to their needs, or every case is different. I'm not even talking about lawyers anymore. I'm just talking about cases in general, where it could be designing shirts, or it could be, I don't know, you're a vendor and you're negotiating this price for a seating or something. It could be anything. But if you're not willing to negotiate and they get offended by it, that's a bad sign. That's a good way to burn bridges. Let me just keep it at that. So don't be afraid, guys, to negotiate deals and explain why you think this deal is a lot better. Be creative. Be convincing, and who knows, you may get $50 off your tab or something. So I'm gonna end it there. And today is game night for Makana, and I'm here now. So I got a couple of friends who are gonna come. It's gonna be pretty fun. If you're also interested in coming to these events, just send me a message, or send me a comment through YouTube, or just simply follow my Instagram, which is social_MIA table tennis. There I do all my events, and I try to post them as much as I can. But yeah, guys, that will be all for today, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, see ya. Peace.